Hey everybody, Jalapeno Gal back. I was asked to do a talk tutorial on how I did my clouds, and before I even start, I just want to clarify that I did not come up with this. I got this from another lady in our group, or in Inky Obsessed group, and I just learned this from her, so this is not like original. I didn't come up with this, so I am going to teach you how to do it though, because I was asked. So um, you're going to need, obviously, your chalk pastels. I shaved mine and I put them in these little containers. There is a different video that shows how I do that. I think it's called Shaving My Pastels or something along those lines. You're going to need your blue or whatever color you decide to use. You can use purples, pinks, whatever. Just use your imagination. And I use Pom Poms and needle nose pliers. A lot of people use alligator clips. Makeup brushes. You don't have to use everything that I use. So I'm going to pause this for just 1 second and get situated so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm going to do is make a template, which I've already done just to save some time on the video, is just cut out a template that looks like clouds. And you can have it any size you want, however big you want. This was the first one I used, and then I realized I could make it longer to hold on to. So you can do that, or you can make tiny little clouds to go in front, you know, just however you choose to do it. So I went ahead and decided this is the time chamber, or the time garden. So I decided to go ahead and do some clouds on this page since she's sitting on a rooftop and these are the tops of the trees. So what I'm going to do is take one of my Pom Poms with my needle nose pliers. And it's always good to have another sheet of paper handy to dab off on if you need to. So I have dark blue and light blue. This is sort of an example. I think if I was going to use the dark blue, I would just have it in the background like as the base blue of the sky and then do lighter clouds. But I'm just going to work with the light blue today and show you guys. So let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay, cool. So I just take the template and I put it on the paper, and then I dab my pom pom into my chalks and just slightly go in little circles. One important thing to remember about chalks is don't wipe it. If you get extra chalk on your paper, pick it up and blow it off. Don't wipe it with your hands, because then you're going to smudge it. Like that. And come over here. It's just as simple as that. I know it looks like it might be difficult, but it's really not. And you can even flip it over on the back side and kind of clean up a little spot right here. Your kneaded eraser is good for this because you can grab it. Oops. The kneaded eraser will just pick it up off the paper versus smearing it in like that. There. Yeah. I'm gonna flip my pom pom around a little bit. See if I can get a little bit more in here. And you just have to play with it. I mean, you're not gonna be perfect at first. I would encourage you to play with it on some cardstock or regular paper before actually applying it to your picture, because you don't want to ruin a picture. There we go. Let me make sure you guys can see. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can zoom in just a tad bit for you. Okay. And again, like I said, you can do this with any color. I mean, the same rules apply. I have seen pictures like from the Lost Ocean on Joanna Basford that people use the same technique with chalk pastels, but they just use a piece of paper and they kind of make it look like the glare from the sun through the water. It's the same concept here. And anytime you work with chalk pastels, you are going to need a workable fixative that you spray when you're done, because it'll smear, it'll come up off the paper. And what a workable fixative does, it's almost like hairspray. It's an aerosol can, and you spray it. There's fixatives and there's workable fixatives. And the difference is workable fixatives, or excuse me, with workable, I can't talk, my dogs are distracting me. Workable fixatives, you can spray it on and then continue to color on top of it. So now, like, let's say I blended a leaf on the tree and I put a workable fixative on it. I couldn't continue to blend the colors already there, but I could bring a color on top of it, or work a color in on top of that. There's a cable guy across the street, and my dogs are on the back porch, so they're kind of like freaking out because they want to get to the cable guy. Feel sorry for them, but anyway, the regular fixative, once you spray it on, you can't work on top of that one. So I always use the workable fixative. And again, if you have someone there that just won't blow off, then you can just take that kneaded eraser and lift it right up off that page. Or lift it up and blow. I don't want to lift it up because I don't want to have to fight getting it back in the same spot, so you guys can see what I'm doing. But typically, yeah. You just lift that up off the paper. You can come in with smaller templates too. Like I have this one here. And you don't have to dip it every time if you just apply a little more pressure. If you already have some on there and it gives the different tones. See? See there? I really hope you guys can see this because it's pretty. Pretty. Let's see. I'm gonna still use my little one here. I'm not happy, Mama. And you can take it up as far as you want, and you can do clouds over the whole page. I think I'm gonna kind of leave it like that because it looks like she's looking out on the clouds. And then I might come in and make this more of a solid, or add some yellows, or I'm not really sure how I'll do it yet. But you get the gist of it. You just cut yourself a template, get your chalk pastels out, and oh, let's see. Just by looking at it, that looks like it needs a little spot there, doesn't it? Get your pastels out, get your little pom poms or your brush, and just play with it. Do it on some other paper first if you want to. You know, practice. You don't want to ruin a picture you've worked hours and hours on. before getting the technique down. I can't seem to grab a hold of that pom pom. Dang it. This is why people use alligator clips instead of needle nose pliers. Let's see. Anyway, there you go. Hope that helps. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if this video helps you. Share it if you know somebody else that likes to use chalk pastels. Don't forget to join our Facebook page if you'd like. I post all my reviews there and tips, and people can ask questions, and other people share their reviews as well. So it's not just, you know, my reviews, it's other people's opinions and views. And some really nice ladies and gentlemen there. I will put links in the description box to the Facebook page, and I'll also put links to the stuff that I use here. Oh, real quick, people are always asking me how I store my shaved chalks. I buy these right here. The lid snaps on it, and then I shave the colors that I'm using and put the lid back on it, so when I'm done I can put it there and I don't always have to pull the sticks out. So it's just more convenient for me. So I love you guys. Leave comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.